Hello, welcome to another segment of Mental Health with Luchemo. Today we're going to touch on a topic very dear to me because it's something that has actually happened to me quite recently. And this topic is about how to deal with somebody who's going through grief and how to deal with grief, or rather how to handle it. I don't know how I can say this, but before I lost my father last year, December now, November to December, and it just took me off. Yeah. The thing is, I was to record this actual video 2 days before my father died. I did not know my father was living, and I'd prepared something because somebody had requested me to do a video based on grief. So yeah, so I was going to base this on context of certain things I've gone through and stuff like that, which basically would have not been solid for some of you who are actually going through it. So yeah, when I was about to record it, 2 days later, receive a call for that my father is gone. That took me to another whole different level. And honestly, to be honest with you, I cannot say that I'm fully okay, but I'm getting there. It's a process that I'm getting there, and I believe I should help those who are actually going through the same situation. Maybe you've lost your mother, your parent, or whatever. Initially, I had all different concepts or aspects to tell people, but when it actually happens to me, my whole entire peripheral, whole entire perception of it changed. So, what I was to guide you, or rather tell you about it, is totally different from what I have already seen right now. I It's something that you go through that any other person who hasn't really gone through it cannot actually understand what you're going through. And this video is mostly for those who are going through it, and those who know people who are going through it and would want to guide them, or rather help them. The only thing, people deal with it differently. I'm dealing with mine differently, in a whole different concept, but it's actually helping me. And some of it is actually, yes, the first step is talking about it. Tell somebody. You as a person who's care about this other person, yes, when he or she is ready to talk about it, they will talk about it. But if he or she doesn't want to talk about it, never ever pressure him or her to talk about it. Certain people deal with this situation badly. The whole entire lifestyle changes. The whole entire image of everything changes. And this is something you have to understand. It's not something the person can heal within a few months or a few years, or like a year or something. It's something you just cannot explain it. Personally, I'm still trying to look for the words to give you the right concept to give you, but the first step is usually just talk about it. Talk with somebody who you feel will understand what you're going through. Talk with somebody you're very confident about, who you're ready to share anything with them. Personally, I'm still working that out. And to be honest with you, me doing this on a video is actually me putting it out there for people to see and hear about it. It's a context, or rather it's a situation that no other person can actually understand it if you haven't gone through it. The thing is, you can change certain things about you. You can change the way you do certain things, and this can be a way of you coping with it. One of my coping mechanism, it's quite funny and yeah, quite weird at the same time, but it actually helped me to put my mind on a certain level, or rather on a certain standard. Yeah, I would use certain quotes, or rather certain thoughts. I'm just thinking out of my mind, out of certain things in my life, or rather things within this world, as in how certain things happened, and put them in a funny context, and then post them on my WhatsApp, because that's just for the people within my contact. So it kind of helped me because I'm relating it, nothing bad, but just things, just funny situations. And I'm not talking about memes, and I'm not talking about videos. I'm talking about things that I think in my head. Hashtag mind of Luchemo. So things help me. They are helping me one way or another. And for those who are quite religious, you can turn to God. It will help you. Totally, it will help you. I respect God and I love God. One way or another, it always helps me to pray. But it might not be a solution to somebody else. You might need something else. And honestly, whatever your remedy is, use it to the betterment of you, not to destroy you. Because at the end of the day, don't say the person left you and there's nothing else you can do in this world, because your mind is the biggest asset you can ever have in this world. And never ever degrade yourself or ever look down upon yourself. Because fact still remains that you're on this earth for a purpose. You're on this earth for a reason. Look for that purpose within your life. Put it better. My father left, and being his firstborn son, I have to take over the mantle. And to a certain extent, those are quite overwhelming. It's quite overwhelming, and I cannot lie about it. It's very overwhelming. But the good thing about it is that I have my family. My family, we have our tassels and tarols and whatever. But one thing is, you have your family. My family helps me. We are a family, one blood. And I know whatever they do, or rather whatever I do, stuff like that, is for the betterment of my life. So find a way for you to get a betterment for your life. Yes, I believe you might think that, it's not possible. It's not possible, whatever, you've just lost everything. But trust me, you haven't. It's a period of your time, or rather it's a period of your life that it's very hurtful, it's painful, and nobody else can really understand your pain than yourself. Personally, I'm still going through that pain, and I cannot lie about it. I cannot say I'm fully healed about it. And actually, nobody actually really heals. You might say time heals, but the memories don't fade away, especially if you love your parent or if you love the person you lost dearly. All I can say is you just try and engulf the best moments you had with the person. Engulf it, put it in your heart, engrave it in your soul. Let it push you harder, push you more to life, to make you be better about yourself. But if you want to keep those memories, the pictures will help, but the biggest memories that are on your mind is what you went through, that journey. And it's only you, to be honest with you, it's only you who can help you. Nobody else can really truly comfort your heart in ways that you want, you will always feel that there's something you're missing. There's a pain that is in your heart that needs to be filled. And the only person who can truly feel it is the person who left and you. But the first person is you. Can you feel it? And how do you feel this part that the other person has left? Is by trying to get back to being you. I know it's not easy, and you will not get back to be the real you, who you are, but it's a step. My father went, and honestly it's tough, very tough for me, psychologically. But the real pain is me not moving forward. And I cannot lie about it. My heart and soul is to move forward, is to change other people's lives, is to make a difference on other people. That's my remedy. That's what makes me move. That's what makes me helpful or happy for another day, to live another day. The steps are many, and I'll give you as time goes, because this is still something we're still trying to figure out in my life, because the same things, not the same thing, sorry, the things that I really wanted to tell you about basing before my father went was way different than what I'm saying right now. Because that was a whole lineup of lines and everything, it just both them. But when you experience it, it's a whole different context. It changed my whole mind, my whole convergence of all this was different. Yeah. All I can say is embrace it. Embrace the moments you lived with this person. Feel it. If you want to cry, yes, cry it out. It will help you one way or another. If you want to talk about it, talk about it. If you're religious and you want to go to church and, get that heart filled, go. By all means, do it. But if you're a loner and you rarely talk with people and stuff like that, look for somebody to talk to. And if you are a person who is dealing with another person who's actually going through this situation, try and understand him or her, because this is something which this person cannot just heal or rather change after 2-3 months, 4 months, a year. No, it will take time for him or her to be on the right path. But all they can do is manage. Try and manage it for the betterment of yourself, for the betterment of your life. I can't say it. Life has to move forward. Yes, for other people it will move forward. That's guaranteed. But the thing for your life, what will make your life move forward, as a person who has been grieved, a person who is going through this, what will make you move forward? And what will make you move forward is you accepting that situation, knowing that you got yourself, and if you have a support system, a family, friends who are ready to support you or rather help you, by all means, talk with them. Share whatever feelings you have with them. But just don't wallow yourself in pain or in disappointments. Okay. Honestly, that's what I can say for now. But I have a lot more filled up for you. Well, that's it for today. I'm Samuel Luchemo. You can search me on Facebook at Samuel Luchemo. Search me on Instagram at Samuel Luchemo. On LinkedIn at Samuel Luchemo. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel at Samuel Luchemo. And, well, I hope this will help one person or another, because we're here to help each other to this situation.